Only Fairy Tail does this to me. I swear to you, Fairy Tail, it knows how to deliver those freaking feels in each episode. This is why I love the anime more than the manga, because it knows how to impact you with those feels. The music just draws you in, along with the feels of the different actions going on in each episode. Fairy Tail may not have the best form of writing when it comes to shonen, but it gives you those emotions, and that's exactly, once again, what this episode of Fairy Tail did. Oh my god, not just because of the Minerva Erza moment with Kagura, but to that ending with the buildup of the dragons. Oh my god. Just this episode was good. I'm kind of pissed we didn't get, more of that fight with Minerva and Erza, but that entire scene, I know everybody right now, anime-only watchers, are just like, holy hell, the blood. Like, the beginning part of this episode, okay? You just see Kagura opening her fucking blade. The animation was like 10 times better than last week's episode. It was a lot better this week with the animation. And when you see Kagura just unsheath her blade, the slow motion, the way it was, just like, oh my god. After a little bit of this build-up of the fight, you find out that Kagura met Erza in the past, and Erza sacrificed her own self to go to the Tower of Heaven to save Kagura when she was little. It was so sad getting to see this, because we find out that if it wasn't for Erza, Kagura could have possibly have died, and it could have ended up a lot different compared to how it ended up with Simon. And so right here, the feels just strike you, and you're like, oh my god, it just hits you. And then after you see this just nice bonding moment between these two characters, you have Minerva. Just right in the, oh my god. And now I want to be honest here, I have read the manga, but I completely have forgotten about what would happen, and when I saw that, I was not expecting it. I wasn't, and I was like, it's just, oh my god, oh! It's been a while since I read this part of the manga. Just, this shit, man. This shit. Oh my god. The way they did that scene, when you just see Minerva just stab her, the music, the blood on the sword, Fairy Tail with blood, oh my god. This was a good episode. The majority of this episode pretty much was setting up the fights. It was pretty much getting everybody to point A or point B and getting the fights underway and started. In the middle part of this episode, the ending part just shows the tragedy to come. The beginning part, well, yeah. So out of all this episode, I think the best parts, honestly, were definitely the entire Kagura, Erza, and Minerva part. And then you get the part with right at the end with the dragons. So let's talk about the Minerva Erza part and stuff like that. So, to put fuel on the fire, okay, after we see Kagura just stabbed, after we have this touching flashback and reunion of Kagura, and Erza looks at Kagura probably as a little sister and saved her, she gets stabbed right after that, like Hiro Mashima, he's like, oh, you guys having a happy moment with his character, don't worry, right in the fridge. And right after that, you have Minerva just pull out Miliana. And when you see blood on Erza's hand when she grabs Miliana, and you're like, what the fuck? And then you just see scars, like cuts all over Miliana, like that Minerva tortured her. That's fucking dark. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Erza's pissed off. I was at the point of level, I'm like, kick her ass, Erza! That's exactly what I was saying. I was like, kick her ass. Because just that moment, it's so amazing how we go from a dramatic, drama-ish scene with emotions of happiness at the same time, a touching reunion, to just something like betrayal, stabbing in the back, and just, oh, Fairy Tail, I missed you, Fairy Tail, I fucking missed you. This is why I love the anime. Okay, going into the next part, the ending. The ending of this episode, yeah, they're building up these dragons a lot more than the manga did, which I like. I like it a lot. I love how they're building up these dragons constantly since Fairy Tail 2014 has started. It really just shows you the threat that these dragons are going to come. Like, they announced, like, 10,000 dragons are coming, and that ending with the music just roaring up. You see dragons lighting fire to the entire kingdom. We find out that there's going to be a despair and a lot of loss of life. Just, oh my god. It just, you gotta realize probably what future Lucy went through to get to here. I mean, she's went through probably a lot to get to this moment, this part. And it's sad getting to see this. I mean, the future, if that's what the future holds, the entire land on fire, oh, damn, that's sick. That's fucking sick. That's just the animation in that part, oh my god, oh. Now, I want to be honest, Fairy Tail has its problems, okay? It always has its problems, and it doesn't have the best form of writing. I want to be honest here, and nobody can deny that. Fairy Tail doesn't have the best form of writing, but when it comes to feels, emotion, action, enjoyment, it always knows how to nail it properly. And I feel like that's what makes Hiro Mashima's manga and his anime so successful, because it's just an enjoyable watch, and that is why I love Fairy Tail. I need the next episode, because I love this series so freaking much, just because, I mean, Fairy Tail, it gets you in that point where you're about to freaking cry to the point you're pissed off in 1 second. That's what it did to me. Just, I hate these cliffhangers so much, I do. So anyways, everybody, tell me your thoughts in this episode. What was your favorite moment? What did you feel about this build-up? What did you feel about that Laxus moment in this episode where he shoots his lightning out? I mean, what do you feel all around about this episode? What's your favorite moments about it? Let me know in the comments below. And how is your feel meter right now? How high is it? Let me know in the comments below, too, about that. Everybody, please be safe. Chibi out.